Okay, I'm going to start right off here. I don't know if I'm going to have much of a crowd after being away. Basically, coming back in here, been away for a while, so going to want to start bringing the energy back to the YouTube page. So I want to let everybody know that I don't know what I'm going to be doing at this point forward. Kind of whoever's attached to the Infinity Room on Facebook, that's Infinity Readings and Reviews, they get a vote as to what happens where. So if you want to do that, join in there and have your say. And then it will be made up within the next month here. I'll be deciding what goes where. So for tonight, I'm just wanting to set an energy. And I think what I'm going to be doing here on YouTube is doing a live narrative every once in a while. I don't know what the parameters are going to be for that. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. But just a narrative for those that are either attached to the page or whatever. Come in, check it out. It'll kind of pick up on the energies and feed it out. Give you some guidance, hopefully, for whatever you're needing. Okay. So I pulled some cards here tonight, and basically back in the Infinity Room, I did this already this afternoon to really just get a checkpoint for me as well as everybody else where the energies are at with the people that I'm dealing with here. So that's what I'm going to do. So give me a minute here to figure out the angles of everything. So I picked 3 universal energies, kind of guiding us as to where we should be sitting with everything, wrong way, and whatnot. Okay, this is the wrong way. Holy, everything's backwards. Anyway, okay, so the first general energy is from my numerology deck. 27, which is spiritual partnerships. This is what the info is going to be about, the energy pertaining to. May have problems in this area and whatnot. So it's backwards to me. I hope it's not that way to you, but whatnot. So we got orange, having to do with sacral, making me aware of that. 9 is the number, so coming to completion here. There may be a few of you near the completion phase of a relationship, having to deal with that and the energy around that. So that is the general energy. Talking about the energy surrounded spiritual partnerships. This is what we're dealing with. Next card is 30. Reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. So we have some people here that are dealing with that, so it doesn't glare so much. Recognizing your dreams, realizing your hopes and dreams, and going forward in that, whatever takes you forward to that. Having to re-establish what those are. Maybe some people out there that are looking into this more highly. Yeah, wanting to reach, reaching for your dreams, right? They're making me notice, right, the plant, the beginning stages of growth. To be aware of that. If you're in the beginning stages of it, whatnot. Okay. Also got a planetary zodiac card. Moon in Cancer. It's about belonging, sensitive, introspective phase. This is Cancer's all about kind of reaching your home, right? Your home base. What is it that you want Yeah, give me a minute here. It's kind of like that boat on the ocean, right? We're in there and we're ruminating about what makes us feel good. How do we want our world to be? So you can go to any pier, any harbor, right? Or you could stay out in the middle. Moon is about emotions, being introspective is the sense I get here, sort of like the Hermit card, right? Because this is the Cancer card, so it talks about recessing in a way to assess, taking yourself inward to assess things, and then a sense of more of a direction of where we want to go outward with that after. That's the sense I get, is we got to go inside here. It's also what I was getting in my room. We got to go inside to figure out how we feel about things, and then we feel more apt to go outside. Just like that person's on the boat, they're going to go sail off into the ocean, get the rest and relaxation, and then come back when they're charged and ready to go. So that's the sense I get. Assessing emotions for sure. Yeah, introspective, sensitive. And again, it's 6 and into 7. 6 and 1 is 7. And belonging is the header here that they put that was underneath. So where do we belong? Where do we want to be? And da da da. Okay, so what I did was, this is going to be a short little loop, but kind of checkpoint the energies where I'm going to sit as I come out more here into the energies, and hopefully help you guys in some kind of way. First card I got out of 3, here's the 9 of Swords. So that's about stress and anxiety, maybe what we're dealing with at this point. Fears, tensions, blockages that are overwhelming us at this point. So there's a sense of that at this time. Okay, next card, 9 of Cups. Interesting. It's kind of opposing card here, right? 9 of Swords is about all the fears, the anxiety, the tension that holds us back. And the 9 of Cups is about all the things that we want to come in. And the fears that surround that is really what they're throwing the energy back to the 9. They're going, we have all these wishes, but we have fear and anxiety attached to it. Next is the 10 of Cups. Nope, 10 of Pentacles, sorry. Making me aware of the variety here in our thoughts, our emotions, right? In our emotional center, we got a lot of hopes and wishes that we want to fulfill. In our mind, we've got a lot of fear and anxiety and tension. And the 10 of Pentacles, which is on the earthly plane, is really what we're striving to achieve here. And a sense of actually being, for the most part, some people here, I feel like they're actually in a phase where they are accomplishing in a monetary kind of way. You're accomplishing those things that make them feel sturdy and solid. Now in this deck, there's a couple, and there's a third party there. So there may be a sense of decisions that have to be made in order to complete this process of wishes being fulfilled, is really what I'm getting. So really what's coming through here is we're on our way to physically being satisfied in our physical world. We have some hopes and wishes that are as of yet unattained, but there's great fear surrounding that at this point. Getting in the way really is what I get. So that's the basic energy where I'm sitting and where I'll be coming from here, or drawing on or moving forward from, or helping people through. Hopefully as time goes on, no matter when you pick this up, whether it's live or not, you will gain some headway here through the readings coming forth. I plan on coming in more frequently on YouTube here. I go in weekly, 3 times a week, starting after next week on Facebook, Infinity Readings and Reviews, and that is where I do most of my work. And again, whatever that grouping decides they want is there. I have pick a card readings, masculine, feminines, whatever they decide, and then live nights. Seems like the grouping so far is looking for more live nights, so I'll be shooting those out on Facebook more. And then I plan to do somewhat of the same here, meaning if you want more live nights, more whatever, I'll put a posting in my comments or whatever, and you can, or like a, what do you call, where you can vote. I'll put the posting that I put up for the Infinity page, I'll put it here on YouTube, and then you can vote. So have a check at that. In the meantime, it's pretty basic. People are working on their foundations to make them solid. They got a lot of hopes and dreams wrapped up in fear in this. So there's a lot to get through here, maybe to the degree that we may not get our hopes and wishes fulfilled, okay? It's the sense I'm getting. It's very heavy, this card here. It's very heavy, the stress and anxiety. So as a help, we got some surrender cards to kind of pinpoint as to where do you want to focus to get some headway here. Where can we make some progress? Maybe in what we need to surrender, okay? So 2 cards fell out. They said take both cards. This is the same thing that happened in my room. There were different cards, mind you. It says surrender to full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So there's a sense here of that fear being right in that direction. Sorry. In the area of, you know, this may be a little far-fetched, right? And also power of the individual person, because the sense I'm getting here is that we have a lot of people just not willing to go outward, and like they're showing me that lion roaring. They're gone. They're not willing to roar. They want to sit in their corner and be powerful. They don't want to go out there and affect the energy in a way of being powerful but not egotistical, right? Being powerful but smart. And so there's a lot of intricacies there to be aware of. So a sense of some of the people here needing to step into their personal power, and some of them may not know that they have any or feel that they have any, being what's the word? Yeah, not being at all in their self-esteem, right? So be comforted in their own esteem and go forward in that. There's a sense of not understanding this. So that's part of what you can work on to help you get forward to your next, wherever you need to be next, right? The other card is surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth, and embrace every lesson and every moment. So what's going on here is part of this power play that's trying to make its way forth to you has to do with where you sit on your path forward, your life path forward. For some, it could be career. For some, it could be just where they sit in society. Though, they're giving me a sense here. Watch how you say that, because we don't want to conform to society. We want to conform to our own power and go forward in that power, in that way. We don't want to conform to what others think we should do, right? Others think our path is. And that's really part of what we have to do here is to dive into who we are. And that's that power point of of your own way. That orange is speaking to me, right? And then the green too is like your soul's path. We may not have been on it, or the green, like to show me the green and the connection to healing, right? We may be off our path and need healing from that in order to get into a place where we recognize more powerfully where we do need to go. So we may need to heal from where we've been in order to see clearly and feel clearly where we need to go. So this is really what I'm getting from these two cards. Very, very powerful. A lot of it to do with self-esteem issues. That's rampant. It's going to be everywhere. And another about healing. I get this sense from this card here. It's kind of forgiving yourself for doing what you've done so far. Some people may be on a path here where they're so far gone that they just don't, they feel like almost like they can't forgive themselves for being this far off when it's truly not where they want to be, or have been there for so long they don't know what to do at this point. It's really what I'm getting here. So a need to forgive yourself for that and have confidence to move, because they're going, it's never too late to switch, to make that happy. Don't give up on being happy, even if it's in the later part of your life or your life path where you feel like there's no room. You truly go where you're truly guided from your own instinct, and that will lead you home to where you need to go, where you need to feel your power and more. And it will just lead you to that place where you will be able to fully empower yourself, because you can't fully empower yourself if you're in something that is unsatisfactory, unsatisfying, period. So you're wanting you to go forward in that, feel your full power. I feel like your soul's path is really kind of what you need to work on first is the sense I'm getting from most people. It's like, well, once I get on my soul path, then I'll feel from the inside better able to accept my own worth. This is somewhat the sense I'm getting. For some of you, it may resonate. So those are the initial stages here of where we're headed with these readings. So hopefully that helps someone in some kind of way. So I'm basically just going to give a little speech here. I plan on coming in more frequently to do readings and whatnot, live nights, which I don't know what way I'm going to run with them, honestly. And also my work in the Infinity Room. So if you want to join there, that's Infinity Readings and Reviews on Facebook. I do a lot of work during the week. I go in 3 days a week live and we do different things. And then I put out different things that I'm energetically feeling at the time. And yeah, here I want to start doing more work and getting out there. Just getting my page, getting more action on my page. And I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about that. But one of the things I've planned on doing is a live, what did I say, narrative, where I just start reading, and it'll be for the energy that's kind of collecting in a pool here. So thanks for your time. Feel free to comment below about what you'd like to see more of or less of, whatever, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys have a good day, evening, whatever you're at. Take care, have fun, and be kind.